Wow, man, what an introduction, what an introduction. And before I let her get away, I definitely got to give it back to Miss Yaz Anderson. I mean, a true rock star with a pure heart of helping people and blessing people. Congratulations for all your success, and thank you so much for hosting the call for us this evening. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Glad to be here.
Awesome, you guys. We're going to jump right into this conversation because we love to respect people's time, to show up on time. But anytime I get opportunity to talk about business or talk about money, I only think it's fair that I share a little bit of information with about the person to share the information with you. So really quickly, my name is Chuck Hardon, and I was born and raised right here in Atlanta, Georgia. And I love to tell people that my story is not that much different than anybody else's story out there. You know, we're all taught the exact same thing on what it takes to be successful living here in America. It was really simple. They said you need to go to school, you need to get good grades and go to college. You go to college, you get more good grades, you can go out there and get that good job. And if you work that good job really, really hard, show up early and stay late, that you can grow up wealthy and successful. That's what they told me, and that's what I did. So after graduating from Tri-Cities High School, I attended Clark Atlanta University. I got me a degree in business, and I went out and I got that good job. And humbly, I would never complain about anything that me and my wife have. I love to tell people I feel we're very blessed. And I say we're blessed because we had food on the table. You know, we had cars in the driveway and we had a roof over our head. So we're blessed because even in America, this is the richest country in the world. Some people don't even have that. But we did get to the point where the lifestyle had caught up with the income. So no matter how hard I worked, I found myself living check to check, and even some months living check behind a check. So don't know if you guys can relate to that, but that was a very frustrating place. And what I quickly learned here over the last few months is that I was not the only one in this particular situation. Let me share my screen with you guys so we can throw some facts up on the screen so you can exactly see exactly what we're dealing with, right? Do you guys realize in the richest country in the world that 78% of our population is living check to check? So it wasn't just me, right? We have another 70% that's paying too much in taxes, 80% have credit challenges, and 90% of the population is buried in debt. So what that leaves us at the point of retirement, you have 70% of the country having less than $5,000 in a savings account. Now, when I'm looking at these numbers, I had to say to myself, man, it can't be this bad. Like, everybody can't be messing it up like this. Everybody messed it up. And this is what I quickly learned, is that the system that we are taught is a system designed to fail from the beginning. And if you're not familiar with it, it's called the 40-40-40 plan. That means we're expected to work 40 hours a week. We're expected to do that for 40 years, and then we retire on 40% of your income. Ask yourself a question. If 100% of your income is not enough, how are we expected to survive off 40%? And that is the game plan that 95% of the country is on right now. And we all know that this plan does not work because all of us know people that have worked 30, 40, maybe even 50 years and retired, but they're still dependent on family, friends, or the federal government for simple survival. If you know people like that, give me a thumbs up. Let me see. Let me just make sure it's not just me. Okay, there we go. Right? So we know it doesn't work. So what we're doing is taking a proactive approach and not a reactive approach. We're putting some things in place and working with some individuals so we know what will happen so we don't end up in that particular category. All right. So what we've done is we partnered up with the company called MWR Financial, right? MWR Financial, and they are a financial education company. And they have the conversation we're about to go through. We call this the financial countdown to financial freedom. Because the reason we call it countdown, because there are 4 financial challenges that we have to overcome. We have 3 solutions to help you overcome them, to help you meet your 2 financial objectives, and it's one company that puts it all together, right? And I'm glad I have Miss Anderson on the line so she can kind of help me facilitate this conversation, right? So yeah, you ready to work with me?
I'm ready. Let's go, Hollywood.
Let's rock and roll. Now, before we jump into the conversation, I need you guys to do me a favor, though. Don't judge me, okay? Don't judge the way I dress. Don't judge the country way I talk. I'm from Georgia. I got a southern twang. I know that, right? But more importantly, judge the information and ask yourself 3 questions. Number 1, does this make sense? Does this conversation make sense in the kind of economy that we live in right now? Number 2, Do we have a viable solution that anybody can use? And number three, can you do it? See, if you can answer yes to all three of those questions, not only are we going to make a lot of money together, we're going to bless a whole lot of people and have a whole lot of fun in the process. So if that sounds like a winning situation for you, give me the thumbs up. Let me see. And for those of you guys that are not on camera, you can still participate in the conversation. There is a reaction button somewhere on your device, because I do ask a lot of questions as I go through this. Number one, because I want to be sure we're on the same page. But number two, because we use technology. So I want to be sure you guys can hear me as I'm going through this, right? Because I'm what you call low tech, high check. Like making money, not very good at technology, right? So if you guys can hear me okay, give me a thumbs up. There we go. There we go. Okay. So look here, Yaz. We know we got 4 challenges we got to overcome, right? And it's things that people already know about, but they don't know that they can overcome them, right? So the 4 challenges, we got inflation, taxes, debt, and big business. Why don't you explain inflation for me?
Man, I tell you guys, inflation is definitely the silent income killer. A lot of people don't even realize it, okay? But inflation is the price of goods and services, guys, going up every single day, but your dollar is losing value every single day, okay? Because we don't have the ability, like business owners do, to be able to increase their prices whenever they want to keep up with inflation. So inflation is certainly a problem if you're not getting a raise on your job to keep up with even inflation. You're simply always going to be taking several steps behind instead of steps ahead.
100%. So what we're going to teach you guys tonight, we're going to teach you how to expand your cash flow. We're going to teach you how to increase your income, not just to match inflation. We're going to teach you how to outpace inflation. All right. Now, challenge number 2 is the biggest expense that we all have to pay. The biggest one, and it's taxes. I know you're thinking it's your kids. Nope, not your kids, not this time, right? It's taxes. Taxes, we actually nicknamed this the Chainsaw Massacre because it takes the first 1/3 of your income. 1/3, right? And think about all the taxes that we pay. We pay federal tax, we pay state tax, we pay county tax, we pay local tax, we pay city tax, we pay sales tax, we pay Avalon tax, we pay property tax, we pay estate tax, we pay just cause tax, we pay a whole lot of taxes, who can agree, right? There's a whole lot of taxes. So the thing is, we don't believe in tax evasion. That's not what we're going to teach you today. Today, we're going to teach you tax efficiency. So just paying what you owe and not a dime more. And it's because of inflation and taxes that actually caused the third challenge, right?
Absolutely. That is debt. And it's the family curse. And you lose the second 1/3 of your income, to debt because Americans have, been taught to just float everything on credit cards. You already have an income that has been cut into by inflation and taxes. So how are you expected to even survive? So what do? We put everything on loans and debt, and we're paying for it forever, multiple times over.
Multiple times. And the reason we call it a family curse is 2 reasons. One, because you can't leave your debt. Even when you're gone, your debt is still here. Someone has to pay for that. But 2, you also leave that mentality. You leave the mentality that it's okay to be in debt, that it's okay to owe somebody else. And the book that we follow says the borrower is slave to the lender. Yeah, that's another conversation, but we can get into it, right? Challenge number 4. Challenge number 4 is big business. Yep. And we nicknamed this one the money trap. Oh, because once they sink their teeth in you, they got you, right? Because think about this. Corporate America spends millions upon millions of dollars trying to figure out how to get more of your money out of your pocket. And they've actually entwined it into our lifestyle. Let's just think about this for a second. Right now, we're in the month of January. Right at the beginning of January, we celebrated New Year's. Woo, good New Year. Everybody's excited, gonna have New Year dress on, or, some fireworks, have some New Year drinks. But why y'all looking at me like I'm the only one that have a little fun on New Year? Right? Nothing wrong with having a little fun, but think about it. In February, we celebrate Valentine's Day. In March, we have spring break. April, we got Easter. May, we got Mother's Day. June, we got Father's Day. July, we got 4th of July. August, we got back to school. September, we got Labor Day. October, we got Halloween, which is an entire industry built on one day. November, the actual holiday is Thanksgiving. But think about what corporate America has done. They have created Black Friday. Corporate America created Brown Thursday, Cyber Monday. This year I heard about Tech Tuesday. Next year, y'all gonna hear about what you want Wednesday, right? Just get whatever you want is what you want. You just gonna get it because it's for you, right? They want you spending money all week. Then in December, we land at Christmas. January, we land right back in January. It's every month. Now, yes, what's funny is somebody's saying, well, I don't celebrate all of those holidays, but they at least do 6 out of 12. At least 6 out of 12. And that doesn't even include birthdays, anniversaries, graduations, all the ways that we celebrate people. Now, if you're in a position in life where you're already living check to check or very close to it, how do you pay for all that stuff? See, that lands right back on the credit card. It's a vicious cycle that they have us trapped in. And what we're going to do tonight is we're going to break that cycle.
Yeah.
Like we ain't playing. It's time to do something different, right? So instead of spending additional money every single month, we're going to teach you how to have your money make money every single day. Yeah, we're going to have a paradigm shift. And a paradigm is not 2 dimes. It's a way you think. Paradigm, right? So now we're not talking about the challenges to be negative. We're talking about them because we have solutions to help you overcome them. All right. So yes, what's the strategy that we teach to teach people how to get out of that trap?
So the strategy we teach to help you overcome those 4 challenges, ladies and gentlemen, is called income shifting. If you haven't gotten a pen and paper by now, grab one and write this down because this is the solution to the problem. Income shifting. And all income shifting is a strategy that we use to shift income. Whose income? Your income back to the original owner. And who's the original owner? You.
You are the original owner, right? And there's 3 parts to the income shifting strategy. The first thing we got to do is increase your cash flow. The second thing we're going to do is generate business income. And the third is investment income. Now, let me look you guys in the face real quick because you got to understand a few things when it comes to making money, all right? In our country, it's not just important that you make money. What's also very important is how you make money because our country is run by the tax code. So depending on how you generate income depends on how much you pay in taxes. Whether you're an employee, whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're a 1099 worker, whether you're an investor, whether you're a 501(c), all those are tax codes and they're all taxed differently. Now, let me show you the difference because when you put a dollar amount behind it, sticks a little harder. So let's first talk about if you're just an employee, if you have a job, congratulations, you got a job, you are very blessed because some people don't. So we're not going to complain about that. But if you only have a job, you have to understand that you're taxed at the very highest tax bracket. That's anywhere from 28% to 33%. So an average of about 30% goes to taxes off the rip. That's why when you look at your paycheck, you see the gross amount and you see the net amount. And you get grossed out by the net because they done took so much of your money. Right? Who's familiar with that? Right? Was that just me? You remember that very first job? That very first job? When you got your paycheck, let me let you know, I work at the Atlanta Zoo. I was a VIP at the Atlanta Zoo. That just means I was a visitor information person. I wasn't special. I just told you what stuff was. Lines to the left, zebras to the right, enjoy yourself, right? But I made $10 an hour. At the end of a 40-hour week, that's $400. I'm ready to get paid. Let's go. But by the time I got my paycheck, there was 148 reasons why I was upset all day. Because my check was $148 light. So anytime somebody asked me what the lines was, I'm like, man, I don't know what the lines are, but have you seen FICA? And who is FICA? Because FICA getting me rough. FICA, local, they sound close. Where's local? I need to talk to them, right? Because anybody can relate to that. Or was that just me? Okay, so now in that particular system, the way you get paid is really, really simple. It doesn't matter how much money you make. If you're an employee, the process is I work, I'm taxed, and then I spend last. So the government gets paid before you do. Now, if you're a business owner, you're taxed differently, right? A business owner is taxed anywhere from 18% to about 23%. Because the business works, a business spends, means it gets to spend, it gets to write off the expenses for running the business, then the business pays taxes last. And the very best position is the investor. Because the investor pays 15% or less. Because the investor money works, its money is reinvested to make them more money. Now, When I really saw this and it finally sunk in and I saw what they were saying, I was 38 hot. I'm gonna let you know I was 38 hot when I saw this. I'm sorry, a lot of you guys are up north. Let me 38 hot means I was in an angry state of mind. I felt I was being mistreated, taken advantage of, and I was frustrated. In the South, that equals 38 hot. So your boy was 38 hot when I saw that. And let me tell you, and being 38 hot, it doesn't help anything because I couldn't do anything about it. But let me show you why. Let me show you why. Because as a business owner, let's say if I just have a job and I earn $100,000 a year, that means I'm paying $33,000 in taxes off the rip. And think about my lifestyle as an employee. I wake up at dark 30 in the morning. I come home at dark 30 at night. I work with people that don't like me, you know what I'm saying, that I don't like. And I work for a boss that probably don't even like me. But I still got to pay 33 in taxes. And they can get rid of me whenever they feel like it. Okay? Now, let's just say Yas is an entrepreneur. Funny thing is, she is an entrepreneur. Right? And let's say Yas earns $100,000. She only has to pay $20,000 in taxes. That's $13,000 less than me. Now, both of us had to get out there and work for it. Both of us had to make it happen. But because she is an entrepreneur, she gets taxed differently. Then let's think about the investor. Let's just say an investor has his money making money and he generated $100,000 a year. He only has to pay $15,000 in taxes.
Nice.
So think of his lifestyle. He wakes up when he finished sleeping. He gets to have breakfast with his family in the morning. He gets to meditate before he gets his day started. Why? Because his money is making money, not him. So in my mind, I didn't think that was fair. I was like, man, that's not fair. I got to get out of work for mine. And you got this rich dude sitting up there getting rich and he just getting richer. Who's ever heard the phrase, the rich get richer? Who's ever heard that before? It's 100% correct. Not because they have money, but because they understand how the money game works. So I was upset and mad and thought it was unfair, but let me show you what my mentor shared with me. He said, Chuck, it is fair because that's how you choose to make money. Anybody can invest, you just don't know how. Well, the day is the day. We about to turn that around right now. Who ready to turn that around, right? So a lot of you guys understand that we can all be investors because he's absolutely right. In our country, you do not have to stay where you start.
Right.
You have the ability to transition over. And what our system does is show you how. Because in my case, I needed my money just to pay the bills. Where income shifting is a strategy to show you how to go from one all the way over to the other. All right. So as we go through this, the first thing we're going to do with our cash flow is we're going to show you how to minimize your taxes, minimize your debt, and minimize expenses. And we're also going to increase your cash flow. That's how we increase your credit score. That's how we're going to increase your cash flow. Now, yes, I'm going to explain the membership, but could you just tell them what is the name of the membership that MWR offers that walks you through this strategy?
So the membership that takes you through the strategy, guys, is called the Financial Edge Membership.
Financial Edge Membership. And anyone can apply for. Now, let me just, so we're clear. Do you need a certain degree to be able to qualify for the membership?
No, not at all.
Do you have to be a certain age to qualify for the membership?
Not at all, Chuck.
Do you have to be in a certain income bracket to qualify for the membership?
Oh, no, it's for every income bracket.
It's for everybody. So la-da-da-da and everybody can use this, all right? So let me show you exactly how it works. There are 4 pillars to the membership. The first one is Money Max. Money Max is our tax reduction strategy. So once you establish your membership, you have unlimited access to certified financial planners. You have unlimited access to CPAs, to people that are certified with the IRS to help you become tax efficient. As a matter of fact, one of the strategies they're going to teach you is how to properly adjust your W-4. Now, you may not be familiar with your W-4. You're probably more familiar with your W-2 because you receive a W-2 every year. But if you have a W-2, that means you have a W-4 on file at your job. And the IRS has shared with us that 88% of the country has that one form filled out incorrectly, 88%. So in doing just one adjustment, you get, in most cases, an instant pay raise on your paycheck from your job. right? Now, yes, I know you use this strategy, even though you are an entrepreneur. Your husband works a regular 9 to 5 job, correct?
That's correct.
So how did it work out for you and your family when you used the membership side?
Oh man, we loved it. Listen, as Chuck said, I'm an entrepreneur and my husband's a W-2 earner. You know, he doesn't work the business, but when he understood the strategy and how it would benefit us, he jumped on board immediately. So what we did, guys, was submitted his information, his 2 paychecks up in our last tax returns, and the experts went to work for us. I don't know what they did. All I know is it brought home almost $600 extra in each paycheck for us. Okay, and that's times 4 for every week. And not only was he happy about it, I was sure glad about it.
Okay, so just so everybody is clear, y'all filled out, you did the W-4 with the experts with MWR, turned it in at the job.
Yep.
And your husband brought in an extra $600 per check.
Yes.
He gets paid 4 times a month. So that's $2,400 a month that came back into you and your household.
Yes, it came back to us. It was our money. We got it back. They were robbing us.
Oh my goodness. That's called winning right there. Now that's called winning. Okay. Now who else used a money max? They give me a money max testimony just on the line with it so we can get a gauge.
Chuck, I got one for you.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, Chuck, I did the exact same thing that Yaz did. I turned in my pay stubs, turned in my prior year tax return. They came back and told me, and they adjusted my W-4, turned it in. My very next paycheck, my net, not my gross, my net went up $328. Now, I get paid twice a month. So that's $656 per month that I'm bringing back into my household month after month after month.
Come on.
I'll take it all day, every day.
All day, every day. Now, Jen, let me ask you, did you have to work any more hours for that $600?
No.
Did you have to sell any product for that $600?
No.
Did you have to recruit anybody for that $600?
Zero.
And it's been $600 ever since.
656.
656. Oh, you keep that 56. Don't slip on 56 now, right? Now let me help somebody out because I know somebody is thinking, well, why did she get back $2,400 a month and he got back $600 a month? Like, what's the difference? Let me be clear. We work with experts, so we do not have a cookie cutter system. So everybody doesn't get back the exact same thing. The objective of our experts is to be sure your W-4 is correct. So whether you get back $80 per check, or you might get back $800 per check, who want their money on their check? Give me the thumbs up. It's your money, right? But that's just the first strategy. The second thing we got to do after you minimize the taxes, we also going to help minimize your expenses. And the most consistent way to minimize your expenses is to increase your credit. See, when your credit score goes up, your interest rates go down. And Credit Max is our credit restoration program. We do not do credit repair. Credit repair is like putting a Band-Aid over a broken bone. We do credit restoration where we rebuild and enhance your credit. So not only it goes up, but it stays up. All right. And Credit Max is our system to do that. Now, do we have anyone that uses our Credit Max system? Because I'll let you know, my credit score went from around 750, 760. They got me all the way up to currently I'm at an 823 right now. So, I just like to say that. I will show you on my phone, but I got my IG going, so I can't show y'all while I got my IG out here going too. So, we just doubling up right here. So does anybody have a Credit Max testimony they can share with us?
I got one for you, Chuck.
Let's go, Javon. What you got?
Within a 6-month span, I increased my credit score using Credit Max 278 points. And as of 2 months ago, it went up 1 point. So that's 279 points that my credit score increased using Credit Max.
So they jumped your score 279 points.
Correct.
Man, come on now. That's called winning. Who else got a Credit Max testimony?
I got one for you, Chuck.
What's going on, Steph?
Hey, excited because I just went up 70 points. And that 70 points put me in a bracket, which means my insurance, when they called me today, I could say, run it.
So yours increased 70 points.
70 points.
Come on, y'all. This called winning right here. And the thing you got to love is the experts do the work, right? So we just minimize your taxes. We just minimize your expenses. And the third thing we have to do is minimize your debt. All right. And we got to be real with this, you guys. Yaz told you debt takes another 1/3 of your income. And we've just been programmed that it's okay to be in debt. And that's just not the case. So we don't want to just talk about minimizing your debt. We want to talk about 100% eliminating your debt. We talk about credit cards, car notes, mortgages, student loans, medical bills, right? You load everything into the Equity Max system, which is the third pillar, and they're going to systematically show you a way of paying it off and paying it off in a reduced time frame. And I'm not just saying taking a 30-year mortgage down to 25 years. You can take a 30-year mortgage down to 12 years, down to 8 years based on your situation. So imagine this, you guys. Imagine if you made the exact same amount of money that you make right now, but you don't owe anybody anything. How much is this life right there? I know somebody just started speaking in tongues at that house right now. Shabalaka. Just let it loose right now, right? So who has an Equity Max testimony can tell me when they got their debt-free date set up for with MWR?
Hey, y'all. I would like to share my Equity Max testimony.
Come on now, Morgan.
You were doing an amazing job breaking down this information. Man, you make it so simple. So with Equity Max, before Equity Max, I had a lot of student loans. I would have been in debt for 82 years. Once I got with Equity Max, they brought it down to just 7 years. So I'll be debt-free 76 years sooner. So May of 2027 is my debt-free date. They'll save me $113,000 in interest, and I have a date of May 2050. Yeah.
Come on now. So they take it from 80 years to 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
Now did that include the student loans?
Yes, it includes student loans, a mortgage, credit cards, everything I can pay off. It includes all of that.
Come on, y'all. That's called winning right there. Who else has an Equity Max testimony they want to share?
I got one for you, Chuck. My Equity Max saved me $35,000.
How much you say?
It saved me $35,000 in interest. I'll be debt-free in 2 years.
$35,000 in interest, debt-free 2 years from today.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on now. We gonna have a drink that day. That's the day you celebrate. So that's something you celebrate right now. People out here celebrating Labor Day. You celebrating working? Really? Come on, man. You celebrate the debt-free day, right?
Everything.
So let's think about what we just did with the membership, guys, just so we're clear. We minimized your taxes, we minimized your debt, and we minimized expenses. See, when those things go down, your cash flow just went up because you're not spending it out to things that are no longer serving you. So what we're doing is getting you in a position where the experts help put your money back into your pocket. And we put the money back into your pocket, not just you can go out and start balling. This is not balling time. That's not balling money. This is seed money. And with the seed, you have to plant it so that it can plant and grow more fruits. This is the money we're going to use for you to start to invest. Yeah. See, what you have to understand is the best asset that's going to make you wealthy is your money. But right now, we're too busy giving it to the 4 challenges because the only thing money knows how to do is work. That's all it knows. So you have to ask yourself the question, is my money making me wealthy or is it making somebody else wealthy? So what we're doing now is just shifting that mindset so you can put that money to work for you so that you can start to invest, all right? And Wealth Max is the 4th pillar that comes with the membership, right? And what Wealth Max does is they teach you different places to invest because I'm sure all of us are already familiar with investing in the 401k, right? We all are familiar with that. And that's a great place to invest, especially if they match. Right? But let's be transparent about the 401k. 1 is directly attached to the stock market. And 2, they limit how much money you put in. So think about when the stock market crashed about 4 or 5 months ago. Guess what happened to everybody's 401k? It crashed as well. So it just put me in the remembrance of my grandmama used to say, is baby, don't put all your eggs in one basket, baby. Don't do that. Right? So Wealth Max teaches us other places to invest and we can still get double-digit returns. One of the things they're going to teach you about is something called a private reserve account. It's an account that you can invest money into that does grow with the market. But when the market drops, your private reserve account levels off. It doesn't drop. When the market goes back up, it starts to grow. When it drops, it levels off. So it puts you in position where you never lose. Second good thing about the private reserve account is your money grows tax-free. And the third thing, and something that's very important, is you have access to your money before retirement age. Okay, you guys, this is a game changer when it comes to the private reserve account. You have to get it set up because it does so many things for you and it gives you so many options. All right. They're also going to teach you about land banking. And all land banking is purchasing land in the path of growth. Because I'm sure all of us have experienced driving down the highway and seeing a wooded area. You come back 3 years later, this entire strip mall built in that area, or an entire subdivision built in that area. See, that's called land banking. Does that ever happen in your community? Have you seen that happen?
Yeah.
And do you wonder, how come they didn't invite me to participate in the profits of this land development? They expect us to patronize the stores, though, don't they?
Right.
See, we've normally not invited to the table. Because of our membership, we're now invited to the table. So you got to learn about land banking. If you ever want to get into real estate without the headache of being a landlord, land banking is the way to go, right? So now, yes, I know I start making people feel nervous once you start talking about purchasing land and private reserve accounts, right? Because what they're thinking is they can't afford the membership. That's what they're thinking. Do me a favor, let them know how much it costs for them just to have their financial aid membership.
So to get the Financial Edge membership, guys, it's just $79.97 to get started and to maintain. And it gives you access to all 4 of the maxes, the Money Max, Credit Max, Equity Max, and access to these experts so you can start investing through Wealth Max, just like I did. I love the private reserve account.
Love the private. Now, yes, this was fun. Let me ask you, because we were talking about this earlier. Do you have to be, did you set up a private reserve account for you? Did you also set up one for your daughter?
I did. I have 2. And that's what I was looking for, the paper here to pull out for y'all and just show y'all right here. You see the numeric summary? You see
Hold
that?
on. Let me make it big for us so they can see this right here. This is real right here.
The numeric summary right here. You see that? See, I don't understand all these numbers, but all I know is in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 24 years, the money just keeps going up, up, up.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can draw from it, Chuck. And guess what I'm going to do with the money?
Tell me about it. What you going to do?
I'm going to use it to invest in real estate and flip a deal and make some more money.
Come on now.
When they taught me that and told me I could do that, yeah, put some more in there. Oh, yeah, put some more in there.
And that's the thing. You borrow it from yourself.
Yeah.
So, and also tell them, how old is Kennedy?
Kennedy is 7.
7. So in 20 years, she's going to be 27.
Whew,
in 20 years, she got a private reserve account. So if she does want to go to college, if she does want to start a business, if she does want to do something different, then you have the ability that you can fund her dreams yourself.
Absolutely. I'm so grateful.
See, we did on a different, I tell people, y'all, we brag different, right? We brag a little different over here. So now that we understand what we got, let me ask you guys a question. Who can agree that most people you know need at least 2 of the 4 things that come with our Financial Edge membership? Who can agree that people need at least 2? So let me ask you another question. If you knew that you could help your best friend get an instant pay raise from their job, would you tell them about it anyway? Give me a thumbs up if you tell them. How about this? If you knew that you could help your sister, cousin, friend, mama, brother increase their credit score, would you tell them about it anyway? Can I get them? How about this? Is it okay if MWR pays you to do it? Would you take the money? Give me a thumbs up if you take the money, right? So what we do is MWR allows us to go in partnership with them and just share this information with people all across the country. These people don't have to live in your city or your state. They can live anywhere in the United States and benefit from what we're doing with the membership, all right? Now, just so you understand, it is a business. So you now have your own MWR, let's say, franchise, right? And because you have a business, you get the benefits of having a home-based business. I mean, you get to write off expenses. But because it is a business, there is an investment. Now, I know you think it's a part of a $1 million company that you're going to need hundreds of thousands of dollars to invest. Not the case. Not thousands, not 500, not 300. Yes, let them know if they want to take advantage of this part of our membership, how much does it cost them to start their MWR business and maintain it?
To start the MWR business and get your own franchise going is just $228, one-time investment, and $119 per month, which is about $4 per day.
$4 a day, $119 a month. $228 to get started, $119 a month to maintain. Now, yes, If they want to use the membership and be part of the business, would they also have to pay the $79 too?
Oh, no. Let's not get it confused. Nope, that's already included. If you go with the business, you're going to get that membership already included. So it's a win-win.
So it's a win-win. So 119 gets you everything.
Everything.
Okay, so that means they get Money Max, Credit Max, Equity Max, and Wealth Max. Yes, just told you guys, that's $4 a day. $4.
Yep.
I want you guys to understand, because someone is thinking, well, I'm trying to reduce my expenses, not increase them. Let me help you with this. I don't want you to miss the blessing for $4 a day, okay? There's some in your life that costs more than $4 a day. I'm gonna give you, okay, Yas just told you guys that she started as a business owner. And because she has a business, and because Money Max is part of that business, her household gets back an additional $2,400 a month.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think she worried about 119?
Not at all.
How about we had Jared said, look, he has a business. He gets back an additional $600 a month, but he pays 119. I'm gonna let y'all know, I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed, but I know if I can pay 119 this month and get back 500 next month, that's a win-win situation.
I like that trade-off.
I take that. I don't care if I pay 119 this month and get back 200 next month. If I get 120 next month, all I'm saying is the government is paying for your business with the tax breaks that you get.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And this is what you got to understand. It's $4 a day. That's like, let's just be real. $4 a day, that's a combo meal.
That's like $1 a max.
That's a dollar. You can pay $1 per max per day. That's a combo. You can go to Wendy's right now and ask for a 4 for 4. It's $4. You're gonna get a burger, nuggets, fries, and a drink for $4. So you can eat good one time, or your family can eat for a lifetime.
That was good.
Paradigm shift. In order to get something different in 2021, you got to do something different in 2021. In order to do something different, you got to learn and think something different. We're doing it different this year, right? So the good thing you got to know also, even though you have to pay to start your business, that $228 and the $119 a month is 100% tax deductible. 100%, right? Now, yes, you've been an entrepreneur for a while, so you understand how all these tax breaks work. Could you give them some of the benefits now that they start a home-based business? What are some of the other things they can write off?
So now that you have your home-based business, guys, you have bills that you're paying anyway that now become business expenses that you can use as tax write-off. Mm-hmm. Like your utility, your cell phone, your internet. There's over 475 tax deductions. And we're right here at tax season. I was just recently working on my tax bot, and I tell you, I put everything in there. Mm-hmm. I find a way to write everything off to make it a business expense.
And the great thing you guys got to understand is all the bills that Gas just talked about, y'all pay those bills anyway.
Right.
You already pay a light bill, gas bill, water bill. But what you have to remember, as a consumer, you have bills. As a business owner, you have expenses. See, expenses are tax deductible. Bills are not. Mm-mm. So we simply teach you how to take those existing bills and transition them into expenses. Now you get to write off your lifestyle. Bills you're going to pay anyway. That's called anyway money, right? Matter of fact, somebody just type in the chat for me, type in anyway money, just so I can make sure y'all paying attention, right? Type in anyway, right? Now, you also have to understand that when it comes to starting a business, there's a process involved, because some of you might be thinking, I don't know how to run a business. I don't know how to run a business. I've never done it before. It's okay, because you're just not running a business. You're in partnership with MWR and the Extra Digit Movement. So yes, could you explain to them, if they decide to work this part of our strategy, what would be their responsibility if they decide to work this?
So listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you decide to take full advantage of this opportunity, your role is very, very simple, okay? Just like what we're doing right now. All you have to do is expose people to this information, okay? Mm-hmm. The experts do the work, and then Extra Digit, our movement, does the education. Again, your role is simply to just expose people to this information like we're doing here right now.
Like we're doing right now. The wonderful thing she said is you expose, not explain. Right? As a matter of fact, you being on this webinar is part of our success system. So do me a favor, look at the person that invites you on the line. Go ahead, take a look at them. You might have to scroll, because there's a lot of us on it. You might have to do a little scroll, right? what is that individual doing? If it's not me or Yaz, what is that individual doing? Well, let me tell you, nothing. Can you do that? Can you invite people to a webinar and allow someone else to explain the business for you? See, if you can do that, you can grow a huge business because that's part of our success system. And not only can you grow a huge business, you can grow a huge income, right? Because when you're in business, you are in business to make money. That's the objective. The tax write-offs are great. Being able to write off your expenses is wonderful. Being able to write off your kids is amazing. But no, we talking about making some money, some additional income. So the money we're about to talk about is going to be additional income above and beyond what you're getting from your job right now. Because everything we talked about in the membership is just putting your money already back in your pocket. That's already yours. We're going to talk about more money, right? And if you want to hear about the more money, give me a thumbs up. Let me see you want to hear about more money. And I did say more, not more. I don't care. I'm country. That don't hurt my feelings. One little bit, whatever. All right. So this is what we're going to do. Now, we actually get paid about 10 different ways in our company. So on the screen now, those are all the 10 ways we get paid. We get paid 10 ways for doing one thing. We get paid 10 ways for doing one thing. And that one thing is we help people. That's what we do. We help people make money and we help people save money. That's all we do, right? But since I don't have time to go through all 10, what time we got? Oh no, I don't got time to go through all 10. We're going to just knock out a few of these, just know everything else is gravy on top. So yes, do me a favor, right? Just so I get some of the most important ones. Which way, out of all the ways we get paid, which way do you like the most that we have on our comp plan?
I like the one sitting right down there on the bottom, that daily guarantee.
The daily guarantee. You gotta you gotta use your context clues when you see words you don't know about. Daily and guarantee should be enough for you to know, right? It's daily. Yes, and I told somebody just the other day, I said, man, look, life is too short to only get paid twice a month when you got an option to get paid every day.
Every day.
Life's just too short for that. So what MWR does is they will guarantee you'll make a certain amount of money every day based on the size of your team. Now, the daily guarantee starts at $5 a day, but it can grow all the way to $1,000 per day. All right. So I know $1,000 a day just blew somebody's mind. So let me underpromise and overdeliver. Let's just talk about $5 a day. So let's just say you know 3 people somewhere in the United States that can benefit from this conversation. Those 3 people get started with MWR through your website that the company is going to provide for you. In our system, 1 business partner is worth 3 points. So if you have 3 business partners and they're worth 3 points each, that's a total of 9 group points. According to my chart on the screen, 9 group points pays you a minimum of $5 a day of daily guarantee. Now, I know $5 won't retire anybody on this slide. Let me ask you guys a question. If you took $5 and multiplied by 30 days, that's an additional $150 per month coming in month after month after month. Simple question. Would it help on top of what you are already doing? Give me a thumbs up for the help.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay. Okay. That's not everybody. Okay. So see, Anthony not even blinking. Like, okay. No, that's okay. It's not. Don't try to put your thumbs up now. It's too late. It's too late to try to participate in the $5 a day now. You missed it. I said it. You missed it. It just, it's gone. It's gone. So let me do this. Let me up it a little bit for you. I understand y'all from different places. Y'all don't, So look, that number's going to grow. And we know it'll grow because those 3 people didn't get in business from you. So let's say that number grows from 3 people to 12 people, right? Now, 12 people times 3 points is 36 points. According to my chart on the screen, 36 points qualifies you for $20 a day of daily guarantee. Now, $20 times 30 days is an additional $600 per month coming in month after month after month. Simple question. Would it help on top of what you are already doing right now? Give me a thumbs up. Let me see. Right? $600 a month is life-changing income, you guys. Life-changing income. And it doesn't stop right there, okay? Because you got right now, the thing I love is that it's no longer theory what we're doing, right? We already have people earning the $20 a day right now, right? Look at the screen. You got Ms. Yaz Anderson right there on that. The extra $20 a day coming in every single day. You got to love it. You got Anthony Clemens, right? We got some more people, $20 a day daily guarantee. We got people earning the $30 a day daily guarantee. We got people earning the $50 a day, daily guarantee, $100 a day, daily guarantee. That's actually my big brother right there, and my other brother, Dr. Sean Hill. Both of them earn $100 a day. You even got people earning $150 per day of additional income coming in month after month after month, right? And the thing I love about showing the pictures on the screen, let me just show you guys. I love putting the pictures on the screen because I love for people to see. If you notice, they look kind of, they look kind of like us. They look kind of like how we look. We favor a little bit. We come from the same lineage. How about this? How about I just love to see Black people win? How about that? Right? Can we say you just love? I mean, it's just people winning and winning together because the news not gonna show this, so we gotta show it. The news show us ripping each other down, but this is an organization where we are literally lifting each other up, right? And it's not just one or two people on here winning. It's a whole heap of us on here winning. Look at this. There's a whole heap of us on here getting this thing. I'm sorry. A heap is a large amount. It's big. It's massive. It's huge.
Okay.
In the South, that equals heap. Okay? Whole heap of us out here winning, right? So look, that's just one of the ways we get paid. Now, yes, do me a favor, because one of my favorite ways we get paid is the vehicle or mortgage bonus. So why don't you explain that one too?
So we also offer a luxury vehicle and mortgage bonus, guys, and it comes in 3 tiers. Our first tier is $500 per month. The second tier is $1,250, and then the third tier is $3,000, guys, per month. And you don't even have to use this money, guys, for a car or your mortgage, because they actually give us the money itself. You know, they don't pay the bill; they give you the money.
They give, so you can use this money to pay off the car you're driving right now.
Yes.
Let me ask you guys a question. With an extra $500 coming in helping you pay your car note, do you think you can pay it off a few months, maybe years quicker? Give me the thumbs up, right? And it's not theory. We have people earning the $500 car bonus already, right? We already have people earning the $1,250 bonus. We got people earning the $3,000 per month bonus right now. And we've only been working with the company for 1 year, 12 months. And we already have created that success, right? Then the last one we're going to talk about, you guys, our presidential bonus. This bonus starts at $500 a month, and it can grow all the way to $100,000 per month. $100,000 per month. Now, again, we already have people earning these bonuses right now. We already got people earning the $500 bonus, earning the $1,000 bonus, the $2,500 bonus. This is my good friend, my mentor, Mr. Brian Bean. Now, I've known Brian since first grade, literally. We was in first grade together, right? But this gentleman is the gentleman that's working that wrote the training system that we use to build our business. And this one bonus alone is paying him $10,000 per month. And the great thing about the bonuses is not one or the other. You get them all. So he's getting $10,000 per month from this one bonus. That does not include his $500 per day of daily guarantee or his $3,000 per month vehicle and mortgage bonus, right? So that's at a minimum, let's say about $40,000, $50,000 a month, coming in month after month after month. Now, let me ask you guys a question, because I know what somebody thinking, guys. This is somebody saying, well, everybody ain't gonna be able to do that. Everybody not gonna be able to make that kind of money. And guess what? You're right. Everybody won't. That don't mean they can't, but everybody won't. But let's just do this. Let's say you work the system for a year, 1 year solid. You get it 50% right and you get it 50% wrong. But you're bringing in an extra $25,000 every month. Would you be okay with that? Give me the thumbs up.
Yes, indeed.
How about this? Let's say you work the business for a year. You get it 90% wrong, 10% right. But you're bringing in an extra $5,000 per month, coming in month after month on top of what you're doing. Would you be okay? How about if you're working for a year and you get it 99% wrong, 1% right, but you got extra $500 coming in for you and your family every month? Who going to church and making sure they tithe? Because it's additional income. You guys, you don't have to quit your job to do this. Guess what? I didn't. Still work a full-time job right now. I don't believe in giving up a stream of income just because I got another one, right? No. So you can work it as you like, but understand at this point of the conversation, it's always three kinds of people that kind of miraculously appear, right? Yes, why don't you take care of number 2 and number 3, and I take care of number 1.
Absolutely. So at this time of the conversation, guys, as Chuck said, there's 3 kinds of people. A number 3 person says, I'm out, I'm good. Your finances are already in order and you're on your way to financial success. All we want to say is thank you for your time, for getting on. We appreciate you, but we ask you for some referrals. We know you might know someone that could use this or benefit from it. Please give the referrals to the person that invited you tonight. And then the number 2 person says, you know, I want to expand my cash flow. I want access to that Financial Edge membership. You may not quite be ready to launch a business, but you want to get your cash flow, you know, at its best. So you are a number 2. Let the person know that invited you know that you are a number 2, and they'll send you a link to get you access to this Financial Edge membership so we can get your pay raise and start working on your credit tomorrow.
100%. They can start working on it tomorrow. And the great thing about the membership, it does cover you and your spouse. Yeah. So y'all ain't got to argue about who credit gonna get fixed first. They're gonna fix both of y'all credit. Y'all got to argue about who get an instant pay raise. Both of y'all get an instant pay raise. Y'all got to worry about who gonna be debt free. Both of y'all gonna be debt free. Normally I don't do this. Let's keep the party going. Right? And of course we got the number 1, right? The number 1 kind of person is a person like myself, like Yaz, like a lot of the leaders that you see on the line, because what we understand is that if we want to come up, we truly have to bring our community up with us. So we know it's not just about us. We're looking to help a lot of people better understand what income shifting is all about and also take advantage of the compensation plan. So if you're number 1, not only are you going to use the membership, you're also going to build a business. And the great thing about that is whether you want to make $50 a day of additional income or you want to make $500 per day of additional income, we have a game plan to help you get there. All we're going to have to do is follow the system. All right. So get back with the person that put you on the line. Shoot them a text with the number 1. They're going to send you a link to get your business started tonight. They will also facilitate a 3-way conversation with you, me, and them to be sure we get you on a good game plan. Because you are in business for yourself, but you are not in business by yourself, right? We want to be sure we got you on the game plan so everybody can win. And if you are number 1 or number 2 and just want a little more details, this evening, we're having a training done by Mr. Brian Bean himself, the gentleman I told you to put together the success system at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Get back with the person that put you on the line and ask if you can have one of their slots for the membership training tonight. Now, I think we only get 3 to 4 each, so you want to be sure you send your text real quick to be sure that you can get your slot to jump in on the webinar and jump in on the training. We're not hiding what we do. We are sharing everything that we do. We are fully transparent because we want people to understand how to win. All right? So on behalf of myself, Ms. Yaz Anderson, you are a rock star. Thank you so much for helping me out this evening. Continue to do your thing. We are about to go to the next level. For all my partners on the line, my name is Chuck Hardon. I'm Birdie and Richard's bouncing baby boy, and it has been a plum-pleasing pleasure, as well as a privilege to get a chance to share with you guys this evening. We're going to see you guys on the beaches of the world and see you at the bank, whichever one comes first. Talk to y'all soon. Peace up. A-Town down. Represent. Steph, you didn't, Steph, I see you.
I'm not going to argue with you today.
There you go. I see y'all. I got to see everybody represent. There you go.
Thank you.
A-Town down.
All right, A-Town down. That's right. All right, thank
Awesome.
you, Mr. Hardon.
There we go. Y'all have Kurt.
saying.
I see you. Kurt,
Right.
come on, Kurt.
Right.
A-Town down.
Up north.
Represent.
On now.
Represent. I see you. Everybody.
Hard. He was not playing.
Y'all have a good one, man. Talk to y'all soon. Y'all got loose stuff, have some fun. That's what we do.
Peace out.
All right, peace out.
A-Town down. Thank
All
you,
right.
Chuck.
Thank you.
Yaz.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jazz. Thank you, Chuck.
Thank you, guys.